Welcome to another interesting episode of Manches and Thoughts. My name is Pasanani. I am your chef.
Re thotse mo re tlo siya mo but ba bang bona ba ipatlela tšhelete nje and popularity, and I'm not part of that thing. If you want to create a TV show and you want me to be part of your show, I need to know what's going on from start to finish.
So uma siya emathuneni, siyobeka ama-flower or siyokhuluma. Because siyaya siyokhuluma, everybody, we go and talk there.
Yeah, useless exercise. Abafuni ukungithakatha. Qala ngami thakathani mina kuqala ngibona. Yabona? Manje mina ngithakatheki.
Maybe your dlozi, amadlozi wakho, they are powerful.
All dlozis are powerful. Spirit world is not as clean as you might think. Akuyanyiwa ngale. The parties. I wanna tell you about the parties. Let's say you are disagreeing with me, but let's look to even gospel songs. They never say ukuthi abantu basemathuneni.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another interesting episode of Manches and Thoughts. My name is Pasanani. I am your chef. And I'm joined by this gentleman. Sawubona.
Thanks for having me. Kimkhulu Romeo. Ne? That's my brand name. My Rosie names are Sabila, Nyamsoro Zingisa, Mutlalitata. Mkhulu Romeo is a brand name. You understand? Makes sense now.
I thought Mkhulu Romeo was your dlozi.
No. Impossible.
Honestly, everything is possible these days. So you can't say impossible. But
Mkhulu Romeo is a brand name.
It's a brand name. I'm so happy.
I'm Sabila, Mutlalitata.
Sabila, I'm so happy you are here
Zingisa.
Finally. Finally. I've been asking you to come.
I've been running. I run.
You've been running away. And some of the manches.
I cancel shows. I cancel offers. I cancel everything.
Why are you canceling? Is it your dlozi that wants you to cancel, or you decided?
If the closet disagrees, the closet disagrees. And also, like, it's about these narratives that are being pushed now recently, the whole Sangoma topic is a thing now, and it's growing, right?
Yeah.
But now people are trying to create narratives that are wrong for the thing. You understand? So that's why I can't be involved.
Okay.
Firstly, there are people who believe in me, who believe in my teachings, and who believe I will do the right thing. I will not sell out. You understand? Because of fame and money and, popularity. No. We need to tread carefully around these topics, podcasts. Like there are certain things that we cannot talk about. And I feel that there are people who are just, open about it, It's like people can just go on TikTok and look to us.
Okay, fine. Let me ask you this before we go deeper there, because that's not what we're talking about. But tell me, don't you think you, as someone who just mentioned that there are people who believes in you, who believes in your teachings, don't you think it's wise when you go out there and correct? Not that it's your duty to do that, but don't you think it's the right thing to do, you going there and correct this? Because remember, that's why even the school in Rongile, they will be given an opportunity to do corrections.
Yes.
Sometimes they will give an extra class, somebody who will assisting in what. I know it's not your job, but I'm just asking your thoughts on what you just mentioned.
I'm already doing that, and there are other people who are already doing that, and I respect what they're doing, but others out there, they are doing wrong. They are doing a disservice to this thing. Remember, lento liyaqalanga ngathi man. Sithole la soyishiya. Yabona. So re thotse mo re tlo siya mo But babang bona ba ipatlela tšhelete nje and popularity, and I'm not part of that thing. If you want to create a TV show and you want me to be part of your show, I need to know what's going on from start to finish. From episode 1 to episode 12, I need to know exactly the story that you are trying to sell. But however, like with TV, right, TV is about drama. And if you don't have drama in TV, then the viewership goes down. You see? So I can't be part of those politics.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nimzwileke ngiphethe umkhulu Romeo. I thought it was a Dlozi name. Unfortunately, today I was given an opportunity to know exactly your Dlozi name, etc. But Mkhulu Romeo, before we start the show, can you please tell my viewers who are you, where you're from, and what's special about you? Then we can start the business of the day.
Firstly, I'm in the advertising industry. I've been in the advertising industry for 23 years. Worked on all brands. If you've seen the SABC1 logo, that's my logo. What else? I've worked on the Valpre packaging. Where is it? I worked on Valpre packaging. I've shot TV ads. I've shot music videos. There's nothing I haven't done. And then Rosie came. Bah. And yeah, so I'm in the advertising industry. I went to school for it, and you know, uba isangoma doesn't mean that you have nothing going on for you. Then uyakhetha wena uyazikhethela ukuthi ube isangoma. Siye esikolweni. I went to Vega School, by the way. I won a bursary. I'm from Vosloorus. I was born and bred in Vosloorus, and I moved around a lot actually. I once used to live in Cape Town, came back, Dlozi.
So your life basically was changed by Idlozi.
Just like that.
Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you. Okay, babukela bamakhaya nimzwile ukuthi ubani ubuyaphi. Yo, when this is ning anyway. Like you know, ziningi lezinto lezi.
Multi-talented. My father is the same.
That's lovely. Yeah. Okay. Namhlanje we are talking about the deaths.
The dead, yes.
Yes, abafileyo.
Yes. One thing people have to realize about dead people is that they're not dead.
Okay.
Number one, right? Umzimba nje ohambile. Kimmele otsamayileng. And then the second thing people have to know about, once again, dead people is that they're not resting. This rest in peace thing, we need to do away with it. Okay. Because they're not resting. So what is resting is the corpse, right? It's the body. And that's it. Yeah, but so thirdly, dead people don't live at graveyards.
Okay. Proceed.
You understand?
This is becoming interesting.
Just because you buried someone at a graveyard, it doesn't mean they live there. The graveyard is the dirtiest place of all time. So spirits will not live at a graveyard. That is wishful thinking. So when you go to a graveyard, you are just, trying to please your feelings. Uyashaya. Wena. Angithi ushonelwe.
Yes.
So umamakho unento lapho ini? Ithuna lakhe, angithi?
Yeah.
So wena mawuya lapho uyobeka ama-flowers. So yenzela wena to please your feelings. Angithi you are hurt.
But do you think we're doing that to please our feelings, or it's because we
No, you need to heal, angithi. You need to heal. So you need to heal. Firstly, like for a person like me to come to you and tell you your mom is not dead that grave, you're going to have a culture shock of some sort. No. Okay. And you're probably even going to disagree with me.
Okay, before we go far, because I see this is going far. You are saying, me, now when I go to the graveyard, ngisuke ngifuna to Paul.
Yeah.
Then I'm saying to you, wena uthi abekho labantu lapha ya. But angazi.
Waste petrol.
Okay, go for.
Yes, waste petrol. That first week nje umuntu makashona. Sekavayile ngakhetha ukuhamba agibela itaxi aye eGreece. As crazy as it sounds, right? Like in spirit world, you can take a taxi to Greece.
You can take a taxi to Greece.
To Greece, yes. You can fly. You can use any means of transport that normally in the real world you wouldn't be able to use that type of transport to get. You fly, right? You take a plane, right? You book a flight. But in spirit world, anything is possible. And futhi, ama spirits, ne? Remember, umuntu makashona. Sometimes akazi nayo ukuthi ushonile.
Umuntu makashona akazi ukuthi ushonile.
Yeah, so these people don't immediately get invited into spirit world. So when ungashona manje, but you are still here with us, you haven't transitioned into spirit world. It's not like, hey, patanani, hey, Ita, welcome, philo kanje. No, usala, coming into terms with what is going on. You understand? Also like, accepting that you are dead. The acceptance, not everybody accepts that they are actually dead, So they do have feelings. Spirits do have feelings. They do have emotions as well. So the first thing that happens is the denial phase, ukuthi yo ngishonile. Uyangithola? Walking around here and then going wherever you like, but really it's a sad and lonely phase.
Phew, I'm shocked.
So then you're gonna meet other spirits as well who died a long time ago. They have an experience.
Okay, Romeo, let's come here now.
Yes.
I want us to go back.
Yes.
Then maybe you explain wherever we are going back, and then you move. Because now you are moving fast for me.
Yes.
Remember, I'm still shocked what you are telling me.
Yes, the culture shock.
So I need to go with you. Even the manches that are watching.
Yes.
You said lapha emathuneni kusele umzimba kuphela. So uma siya emathuneni siyobeka ama-flower or siyokhuluma. Because siyaya siyokhuluma, everybody, we go and talk there.
Yeah, useless exercise. Wishful thinking, useless exercise.
So you are saying when we are going there, kahle suke simoshe isikhathi because labantu laba basekho. So
not to say umoshe isikhathi, angiyenzela wena ukuthi uphole. So you believe that you are actually speaking to.
So it's about me.
That person over there.
Me going to the graveyard.
Upholisa wena ngithi.
But ngisipholisa ngento engekho.
Uhethekile, lo muntu ushonile. So you still also coming into terms with the passing away of the person.
But going then you
so when you are just following what everybody has been doing, and people have never questioned ukuthi lento lesiyenzayo yiyo na. Umuntu ungangcwaba umuntu, and then umuntu sekahlezi so umele wena uze next month. Ayikho lento le. Idlozi alihlali emathuneni. Amathuna, they are dirty. Dlozi likes clean.
Okay, now
clean spaces.
I'm losing you.
Yes.
You are saying besikhuluma ngabantu
abafile.
Then manje sewuthi idlozi alihlali lapha. So are you saying ukuthi abantu abafile amadlozi?
Yes. Okay. Yes, of course. Yes. Someone might beg to differ, I don't care. Look, not everybody is going to be invited into spirit world like I do, right? I know there are other people who can tap into spirit world. And it's not a choice. It's not like something that you switch on. It's just these people, bafuna wena. They want to show you things because they believe that you can be their voice. You understand? So there's a difference between a dream that has instructions. And then there's a dream where you are in spirit world nabantu abashonile. Umuntu ozokutshela ukuthi ushone kanjani, uphuma kuphi, and then and where they are living, their surroundings, bafila kanjani. Not everybody can tap into that realm or world, right? But I know there are people who are going to agree with me because they've been given that type of gift.
Oh, the people like who are still alive.
Yeah, abantu abafana nami abakhona ukukhuluma nabantu abashonile.
Are you a medium?
I won't call myself a medium because I don't know what a medium is actually. What is a medium and why are mediums called mediums? What is medium about a medium? Is it
okay?
I'm probably an extra large.
No, let's leave that. Okay. Now you mentioned that ukuthi labantu lapha siyangcwaba umzimba and then umoya uyahamba. Uhamba nini lo moya lo?
Mawukhethe in the first week actually. In the first week, and sometimes, not all the time, sometimes ningcwaba lo muntu lo akekho emncwabeni wakhe.
Okay.
They're not there.
Tell me more.
They're gone. They're somewhere else. And they might even return in 10 years. That's
to
why.
The grave or to
your house where they used to live. They might return in 10 years. That's why sometimes you might not dream about your mom. 15 years yonke shonile. You've never ever seen her, not even once in a dream. You never contacted her. You understand? Why? Bayahamba labantu.
But bayahamba baye kuphi?
Okay, kunama-layers njengale ndlu le. Kunama-layer, kunama-level. Uyangithola? In spirit world. So it's not, spirit world is, it doesn't have logic. It doesn't have human logic. Let me put it that way. It doesn't have human logic. It's spirit world logic. It's not, mangbeka lento le la izowa. No. In spirit world, this thing, I can put it there. It'll stay like that, right there. I can call it to come to my mouth and I will drink it. In spirit world, there's no sense. There are no, some levels, in some levels, there are no rules. Then you get to that other level again. Leyo, so sondela ma angels manje. Yabona. So, and that can take a lifetime.
So are you trying to say to me there are people okudala bashiya emhlabeni basela emhlabeni?
Bala. Bakafika lapha.
So are we calling those because
there are board members there, decision makers, who say lo mntana lo mele enze so mele abuyele emhlabeni ayosebenza noPhathanani. Give Phathanani some messages. Ngoba uPhathanani isangoma. Phathanani must heal these people over here, and that's how it is.
That person, the board decide.
The board decides when we'll futhi emhlabeni, but Phathanani is going to be your Tupperware. Phathanani ithuna lakho. You understand? So, uyangithola mara. Uyitupperware. Yeah, uyitupperware yalo muntu lo. Sekayaphila futhi through wena. Uyangithola.
So, we call them amadlozi.
Yes, they are. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Amadlozi.
So, okay, let's go back to the graveyard now.
Yes.
So, Ukazi Luguzi, just put this thing here because it's really irritating you. So, asibuyele a graveyard. Siyahamba siyokwenza ama-tombstone, sihambe makwenze imisebenzi eminye imindeni emathuneni iyophahla or ikhulume or ithandaze, whatever that they believe in. So basuke bekhuluma bodwa kahle kahle ngoba lo moya lo awusekho.
Nikhuluma nodwa wajita. You guys are speaking to yourselves there. Well, you are following something that now you've never questioned it. You know, you are just doing because others do. Yeah, firstly, tombstones are an African. It's not our thing. Caskets, not our thing. Not our thing. And we need to dig deeper into how did we bury each other, you know? Then we can also look to Egypt. How did they bury each other? And then let's look to other countries as well. Well, let's look at Zululand. Were the kings buried in a casket? And what is the origin of a casket and a tombstone? It's not our thing. It's not our thing. And namanje, we're still doing it, even though it works against us. But who am I to say? But Mina, I want to be cremated. Yeah,
lovely, because that's one of the things I want us to talk about. Yeah. But can you hold that thought for now?
Yeah.
We'll go there. I just want you to tell me now. Okay, you did say a spirit in a grave, it doesn't stay long. It's just the body that is there, which I think I do understand you now, looking umhlabathi because I skande ngobumba singabantu. So of course the body need to go there. So you said a graveyard is the dirtiest place.
Very dirty.
I watched one of the shows, I'm not going to mention it, and then see people going to the graveyard, baseball and people.
They are also lying to themselves.
They're
lying to themselves.
Okay, how?
As well.
How? Let's do a chance. I just love you. Let's do a chance. They're lying to themselves, of course. Tell me more.
You cannot just control a spirit when I like how ufika ngepumpkin lapho ikona ufuna uthatha spirit. Kanjani? Listen, if you understand that there are board members of this thing, decision makers, big decision makers, what is the future in this thing? People who decide when William Sabin we are Patanan, when we are good Romeo. They don't just allow that type of nonsense to happen.
So in Tengeko?
Ayiko. Umuntu ozobelieve ukuthi khona leyo nto leyo is a person who has never invited into spirit world. Asifani thina sikhona ukukhuluma nabantu abashonile. We get invited into spirit world. We see things and and because of that, that's how we know ukuthi graveyard.
So yonke lento le esihlale siyibona wena Romeo, into engekho laba abantu bethi baye emathuneni bayovusa abantu abafile bawulanda imphefumulo yabantu to come and work for them, into engekho.
Ayikho.
Wow.
Ayikho. And if someone says ikona, I want them to prove to me how. How did you see a spirit getting inside of some container? Did you see it? No, you didn't see it. You just heard that. Look, it's let me put it this way, because I worked in TV. It's a set. I'm a props to create drama. You understand? Okay. Costume. You understand? It's a setup. It's a give me 25,000. I will. Young Tolamar. Like it's let's dress like we are on some voodoo stuff. Yabona? Shayi voodoo, kube nempuphu, kukhulunywa. Ukhuluma iwani lapho emathuneni. Wena nalabantu bakho. Nifike ngo-3. Ezifidlo zilivuka ngo-3. The whole time, the whole day. Spirits have been sleeping like yo.
Okay, Robo, let's stop there. Romeo. I am so excited that finally he is here sitting with me, and I hope you are enjoying the conversation between me and him. I am shocked for days. Sikhuluma ngabafileyo, sikhuluma ngamathuna, and uyachaza ukuthi lezi zinto esizibonayo la kuma social media nase TV, I will say it, azikho. But you know, I've
Kunini ithi bangithakade labantu abafuna ukungithakada. Cala ngami thakathani mina kuqala ngibone. Yabona? Manje mina ngithakatheki.
Maybe your dlozi, amadlozi wakho, they are powerful.
All dlozis are powerful. However,
all those, but Romeo, hey, you know, before I go back, you know why I'm asking you the question there, Yoguti Amathuna, yes, I've seen it on TV or wherever.
Yeah.
I also interviewed people here, Kumajit and Thought. Some of them who mention such things, but anyway, it's not about them. We doing the show. So, meaning for you so when uthi lapha emathuneni akuna moya, there are no spirits there. People laba emathuneni nje bayosikhulumela bodwa, and abantu abathi balanda ama spirits emathuneni ngamagona. It's a lie.
Lies.
Okay.
Lies. Look, it's like this. I tap into spirit world. You cannot tap into spirit world. You just heard that this and that, and you never questioned the things that you were told. You just followed protocol, followed narratives that were created maybe even centuries ago. Ne? But don't talk about things that you've never experienced. Don't say nilanda imimoya. Whereas you never saw that spirit, you don't even know that spirit. If you asked who's the spirit, you wouldn't tell us. So the spirit lives there. So how many years? Let us make spiritual sense as well. So lo baba lo shonile uhlezi so umele wena ngamagona wakho ne camera crew yakho. Ayikho la idea. Abantu mabayeke ukudlala ngabantu. Ama spirits are very powerful. If they can destroy me, what can they do to my enemies? If they are able to discipline me, can they not discipline my enemies too? In the harshest of ways. You understand? So abantu bayenza izinto ezi-wrong just for the sake of drama and popularity and, you know, the supposed power, you know, dlala ngabantu aba-vulnerable. You understand? If a person, why can you not help a person connect to their grandmother? Why can you not do that? Why does it have to be amagona, 25,000, 150,000? Why can't it be azukwako ati pa?
Okay, you mentioned power. I love that because I've personally realized that most healers they don't talk about healing now. They talk about izithwalo and
ask them, how do you heal a hemorrhoid? So, just ask them a simple question. What is the immune system? They're not going to answer you.
Okay.
What are the top 10 mutis that are antibiotics, that are traditional medicines? They won't tell.
You can ask them. Just your camera. You can ask them, whoever. There are a lot of healers who watch the show. Here is your camera. Look at it.
What are the traditional medicines that are antibiotics?
That's a very good question.
They won't tell you.
I would love to know, but
they won't
don't
tell
say
you.
it. You know what, Ne? I love the munches. They will answer those who knows, and definitely I will tell you.
They're gonna tell you. They wanna give you pegaminangeto. They wanna bring back your lost lover. You understand? And these days they call themselves doctors, and they won't even heal a boil.
Okay, we are not there, doctors, and what? Not today.
Hold up. Let me before I lose my train of thought. What did I wanna say? Damn, I lost it.
Sorry. Okay, Romeo, tell me here, ne? It's the death and the graveyard because they all belong there. You mentioned that the spirits are madlos. Please correct me if I'm putting it wrong. So tell me, I'm just asking a question here. It's a general question. Ngabe abangaseka amademon? It's just a question. If you comfortable to answer, please do. If you're not, again.
So can a dead person become a demon?
Yes.
I've seen demons. But what I cannot say is that are those demons human beings who passed away? Because they don't look like that. They don't look like human beings.
The demons?
Yes, the demons. They don't look like human beings. They look like ilwan vele zikhona vele. I know this because ngiyafemba, uyabona. So ngiyafemba and I see very gory stuff, you know. I catch ipogi mina. Very scary job to do, by the way. Ukfemba. I think you've discussed Ukfemba in one of your... Yeah, so I won't dwell into what Ukfemba is. But to say that a human being who passed away is a demon, your auntie who passed away last week cannot be a demon. And also, remember, I did say that dead people are not dead. Yeah, okay. And for a person who has lost maybe their loved one, what brings healing is seeing those people in dreams, you know. But not all of them are gonna appear in your dreams or contact you. Some don't want to be contacted at all. At all. They can disappear for 40 years. Based on, you know, maybe lo muntu lo kwathi so spanban. Gone.
Oh.
Bana my emotions, bayafana nathi. Their feelings.
But now mawuthi lo muntu lona uhambile and
abavayo.
Ukwathi so spanban. Mangifuna ngizwe mina kuthiwa uma usulele konke kuphelile usungale and ngale kuyadunyiswa kumnandi kuyahlatshelwa.
It's not righteous. Spirit world is not as clean as you might think. Akuyanyiwa ngale.
Uyabona manje ke
the parties. I wanna tell you about the parties. There's a lot of partying in the south. Kunamasonto futhi, everything is there. Bayaphila nje. Abalali, akulalwa.
So kufa nje.
Akulalwa, kunamasonto, kunani. It's like this, but it doesn't make sense. Yangithola.
Sure.
It's not the cleanest of places. It's not the picture of heaven. That is kind to figure heaven.
So, but
some spirits might not even make it there.
Mawuthi isikhathi to figure heaven ezulwini ne?
Ezulu.
So, likhona izulu?
Likhona.
Bakwalibona?
Yebo. Not once, 3 times.
When?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yazin, I think you need to speak to people who are like me. Let me see. There's a couple. They're going to know what I'm talking about. I think some of them have been here.
No, leave this.
And then I'm a angel now, Akon.
Okay, before we go to angels, I want you to tell me when I was born Izulu, we are Izulu 3 times.
Yes, it doesn't look like what you've been shown in pictures. Doesn't look like what you've been shown in
So
pictures.
you were there? Or
not once, not twice, 3 times.
You were in heaven, Romeo?
Yes.
Okay. Proceed.
Yes.
Proceed.
Look, I told you, spirits choose who they can let into their world. You understand? As crazy as it sounds right now, when you've never been invited, but I've been invited. So I've seen that. So I'm going to sound crazy, right? But I've been there.
You're not crazy.
I've been there. I've seen it all. And I'm still seeing it to this day. To this day.
Okay.
So, obviously, because it's not a popular thing, nah? Mm-hmm. It's not a popular thing to be as gifted as I am. I'm going to sound crazy. Young tol, I know namanga. Sharp namanga. It's cool. That's why I will never dwell a lot on what my gift actually is. I understand, but I'm blessed with a great gift, and I'm able to identify others out there who are like me. And if you lined us up here, we'd be agreeing with each other. We'd be agreeing with each other. So once again, it's about, do spirit feel that you are the best person to let into their lives? Young Tol, are you the type of person to be shown spirit world, to tap into spirit world, to contact dead people? Are you that person? And if you are chosen, and if it's your birthright, then it'll happen. You understand? So, and if I was, let's say, if in Kulmamangane, there's never been, not even one of my patients who said, hey, lo muntu lo hlahlube ezinye izinto engazazi. So, where was I?
The spirit allows you to...
Yes, the spirit, like pega, lento le pega. If ana like it's funneling, kikare it's funnely kosoling. Hunali di general, hunale masole, hunale, it's like a chessboard even. Everybody got their own important role to play. And it doesn't mean that those of us who are allowed to tap into spirit world are better than other people who are doing other types of jobs. Young Tola, Sonke is important. We are playing for the same team, basically.
That's profound.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. We were talking about God, the heaven.
Yes.
You mentioned angels, but I stopped you.
Yes.
Can you please go there?
Angels they're not human beings. So let's say abantu bathanda ukukhuluma ngesithunywa, ne? Isithunywa, right? And mostly when they describe isithunywa, they are describing a human being. Isithunywa, they're not limited to humans. You following? They're not limited to humans. So, Masiti isithunywa. We're not saying Your grandmother who used to go to church, who used to be a prayer warrior, has now come back into your life to be EC2. No. That's listen, that's idlozi. That's idlozi. That's not EC2. Can idlozi send you messages? Yes. It's fine. But it's not EC2. It's not EC2. Ke manyeloi. And the manyeloi they cannot be gender specific, race specific. They don't go with your obsession of Africa. We are black. No. You can be appointed 5 so-called Caucasian angels. Oh. They're not related to you by blood. They are just your angels. Based on your level, ye gift yakho. You understand? Level ye gift yakho. Uneminyango is thousands and thousands of floors. Which floor are you on? Are you on ground floor or are you on 4th floor? Some people are on floor number billion, zillion, and on that floor, there are things that sometimes you might not be able to talk about because you talk about them, you are crazy. We are sending you to Castanov. You understand? So that's why kuba nabogogo. Umuntu akhona ukuhlahluba nje akhipha amagama. Ubani sibanibani? Uyabona?
Amagama abantu bazi.
Yeah. Uyabona na umangali. Yeah? Why? It's because of the level they are at. You understand? And that level comes with age. Because Momtala, you are maybe 70. It's not easy for you to sin. It's not easy for you to be unclean. So, and then that's where they open up. Wena uzohlahluba abantu mahal. Or wena uzoba umfundisi. So if they gave you that much power at your age, what would you do with it? Bayakufonela ema-TV. They give you offers and then you do what? You sell out. You buy a Range Rover.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. Before we proceed, your advice now. We spoke about graveyard, we spoke about the third, we spoke about angels, we spoke about heaven. I want you to give your... Remember, there are people that are watching Manches and Thoughts.
Oh, yes.
That are learning from what we are talking about.
Yes.
Some people, they never heard this. Some people, they've heard this.
Some people are going to deny it.
Yes. So I want you to tell the Manches out there, advise them about the grave. Because you did mention that we go to the graves, so I just want you to advise the Manches that are watching.
But seriously though, let's say you are disagreeing with me, but let's look to even gospel songs. They never say ukuthi abantu basemathuneni. Lihle izulu ikhaya labangcwele lapho abangcwele. Ayilihle igraveyard.
But
lihle igraveyard nonsensical. Ikhaya nonsensical again. Graveyard is not ikhaya. Labantu who have passed. So let us stop lying to ourselves firstly. Yes, it's a culture shock, these things that I'm saying, but let us stop lying to ourselves. Let us stop the wishful thinking. Let us be curious, actually. Let us be curious. Ukuthi vele mkhulu wena ulale la ngobetsimo vele. So if I want to come to you, I bring my cup of water and gin, and that person wasn't even drinking gin, but you are pouring gin and wine and
And this person was not even the name for, but we putting it there.
No.
So siyadlala kahle kahle.
Hey, askis.
Babukeli bamakhaya nizwile uchazile okuningi uRomeo namhlanje, as you all know him, umkhulu Romeo. Kahle kahle lezi zinto esihlale sizenza or lezi zinto esizibonayo zenziwa abanye abantu izinto ezingekho. Find guidance, ask, then uzoboniswa. Am I right?
Here's the thing, like it's almost like people think that amadlozi spirits cannot make decisions. Bona bahlezi nje so in a coffin. Like that's nonsensical to me. Like that's very that's ignorant.
Okay, what do you mean by saying earlier on graveyard is a dirtiest place?
It's dirty, it's dirty.
Tell.
It's dirty, it's dirty.
And why I'm asking you, okay, I'll tell you why I'm asking you that question, but what do you mean by saying that? Can you go deeper and
think
explain?
about decaying bodies and just take it from there.
No, I don't know.
All right.
How can I take the from there?
Let me just
explain.
Open up the dance floor right now. Yasazi street.
I never seen it. I don't know, but I always heard about it. I think I
Street is a mixture of umutu street. Okay, it's a mixture of anything that's dirty that you can find, and you keep piling it up into a container. So, if ngifuna ukuyenza street, which I don't anyway, I don't do witchcraft. I just go to a funeral parlor. Angipela manzi lawa, the water that they use to clean dead bodies. I want that in buckets, right? Give me the fat from these dead bodies. Pile it up. All the dirty stuff, I pile it up. Umuntu mangathatha le concoction nje ngathi, in your food or in your drink, what's going to happen to you? And that is the graveyard. That's why the graveyard, I don't go to the graveyard. It's a dirty place. When I come back, I need to, cleanse. You need to cleanse when you come back from a graveyard because it's the dirtiest place ever. Covered with, ignorance and wishful thinking. Yoguthi, indawo, clean. Ayikho clean le ndawo.
So now, when we are saying that that's a dirtiest place, and you're saying that you go to emotion, not you. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to what?
To paint a picture,
of how dirty the graveyard is.
So I want to ask you now. So now those people who are doing witchcraft, when they go to graveyard and mebazo twalisa, don't you think it's the same thing, them going to the mosque?
It is the same thing. However, spirits are not involved.
Okay. I get it.
Spirits are not involved.
So now I'm asking this question. Izangoma or ngisabalaphi, then you just take one out, whatever.
Yes.
Are they allowed to go to the graveyard funerals?
I know I don't go. But if they do go, they have to cleanse. And cleansing is not easy. Meluhlanganisa imithi, sometimes meluthenga isilwane or inkukhu, and cleanse the whole family. And even cleanse your homestead.
Yeah, mara these days we see zangoma zemangcwabeni kuma funerals, so
Pega kunemithetho. And if you don't listen to imithetho yamadlozi or the people who gave you the job or the gift, then you're just gonna do as you please, and people are watching. Are you the ambassador of this thing? Are you, as an ambassador, are you behaving in a way that ambassadors of this thing are expected to behave? Yeah, but so with power comes responsibility. Are you responsible or are you irresponsible with what you have been granted, young tall? So I believe as young people, we're really messing up. Bakhona abantu abadala who've been doing this, who are ranking very high spiritually, but you will never see them causing trouble and rattling people and wanting all this attention. That time, Tina, sometimes we are ranking low even. But it's papiswa ile phawanyana le encane le. Yabona? And abantu abadala basibhekile mntana lo. Bayenzani lapha? Ikona imimoya ingene egoneni. So qedile ukuthwasisa mos. Uze la kuphatha nani? So thwasisa abantu abayi-1000 wena. In one episode abantu bathwasile baqedile. There are certain things that you're not allowed to say. You're not allowed to say them. And we need to be able to say, Patanan, that question you are asking me is the right question, but I'm not allowed to answer you. I'm not obliged to answer you. Amadlozi awavumi. Uyayibona into enjalo.
But my mayivuma ukuthi ungi-answerishe, you'll answer me.
Yes. Why? To what? The myths, to demystify ubungoma. So I believe that some of us, our job is to do that because there's a lot of damage that has been done. That's why kuthwaswa manje. La madlozi lawa awashonelanga mahala. That's why kuthwaswa. And ukuthwasa is getting in touch with nature. There's a dietary war right now, guys. They're trying to wipe us out. Sesinama high blood, cholesterol. They're trying to wipe us out. Sithwasela ukuthi we need to use those herbs. That is our power. Getting in touch with nature. Don't talk about God if you don't know ispan sakhe, umuthi wakhe. What are his creations? And that is our job. And that is what is going to heal us. All these things that we are doing are working against our DNA. Our DNA is, our bodies are shocked. Like, ufakani inside of me. So that is why if people are saying, hey, abantu bayathwasa manje fashion. No, we're getting in touch with nature. Why is it fashionable to go to a mental institution, but it's not fashionable to go uyotwasa and be in touch with nature? Why is it not fashionable to be a person who says, you know what, I want to take a break? Why is it not fashionable? Why are things that are working against our DNA fashionable? Because in banama TV advert, nathi maswayenzi nama TV advert ke izangoma. Asenze nama TV advert.
Okay. Mimzwile ukhazile okuningi. You know, I talk too much, but I can see today, like, I'm like, okay, you bomb by bomb. So, this is the last one.
Yeah.
Cremation.
Yeah, I'm just, Leo, it's just me. I'm just, I'm just scared to be put in a box, man. It doesn't feel right.
But njengomuntu onesipho sobungoma or sokulapha, i-cremation kuwe.
No, I mean, I just take my ashes, throw them at Clifton Beach 2. That's it. And it is just my body. Yeah. My spirit, if I heal, I'll probably be somewhere under the sea. I'm told. I am Amathuna. Please, don't.
Okay, to close the show now. We've been sitting here, we've been talking.
Wow. I don't feel like we've been talking. I feel like we've just started the show.
No, we've been talking. So now, your advice when it comes to cremation, ukuthi as njengati bantu bendu yesintu.
No, that's just my view. Like, no one has to buy that story.
Yeah, but now I want you to...
How I see things.
Yeah.
Right. It's just how I see things. The graveyard repulses me. Like, it's like... Maybe it's my spirits as well. My spirits are like, we're not going there. We're not going to funerals. I don't attend funerals. I don't attend. Why? Because I understand lo muntu lo akekho, shame. Akekho. Sesiyosapotana nje, like, to make each other feel better.
So makshoniwe gini?
I wouldn't even invite people, eh? What do Indians do? Ask yourself that question. Have you seen an Indian wedding? I mean, a funeral. Ugwele, goge black. There's cows being slaughtered for what? Like, no. After tears, like, why? Mina mangshona, you're not coming to my funeral. There will be no invite. Okay, ushonile. Full stop. The people who will, bury me, or they know what to do. They know what I want. So, what is the reason for funerals, gatherings?
To celebrate your life.
No, celebrate me while I'm alive. Now. Celebrate me now. Why do I need to die?
Yes, we are celebrating you now, but of course, when you die, we will celebrate you again for the last time.
It's unnecessary. It's not the last time anyway. I've been telling you, we're not dead. Dead people are not dead. We're not dead. Bangtol. We are alive. And there's proof, there's spiritual proof. The first time it happened, I went to casting off. Obviously, because you are hallucinating. That is before I knew I had a gift or a calling. You understand? Because I'm seeing. Started when I was 8. I'm 43 now. 8. I only became aware 5 years ago. So I'm quite new into this thing, but the gift is really, the gift is big. The gift is big. The gift is big. The gift is larger than life. I understand.
On that note, I think I need to say goodbye. I'm shocked, like I'm speechless. Because you are throwing bombs. I don't know.
It's like people don't want to talk about it. But like I said, there's plenty of people who know what I'm talking about. Yes, and all of us, we're going to be like, why don't they get it? You understand? Why don't they get it? So it's like, if I'm contacting your grandmother and we are vela, well, I can't force her with a vela. Akavela semathuneni, shem. In the visions, in the akavela semathuneni. It's not like they're standing next to the tombstone. No. Ask anybody who has visions, who can contact amadlozi, who can contact dead people. Like, hardly ever you see a graveyard. Uzombona agcoke kahle or umdaka, you know, it means something. But graveyard anyeke.
So what is your advice, your last word to the viewers that are watching this episode now?
The last word or paragraph, people don't like to cleanse. And without cleansing, you will not be able to you need to be clean. And cleansing doesn't mean you are going to the river or usebenzisa umuthi. Even your heart needs to be cleansed. Open up your heart. Cleanse your heart, your thoughts. Meditate. Phahla, pray. Full stop.
Full stop. Nimzwileke uchazile ukuthi cleansing is very, very, very important. On that note, it's a wrap. And thank you so much for your time. And goodbye.
Cheers. Thanks for having me.
Yo.